Today I'm going to show you how much YouTube actually pays you for 1 million views. Currently I'm on a road trip through Europe, so I'm using the background a little bit as a flex, but that's pretty much it. So let's dive right into our screen. So here you can see the first video got 763,000 views, it got us 53,000 watch hours, and it got us 4,000 subscribers and $562. So you might think, hey, this is not as much money as I was expecting, and you're completely right. This is because this is a Portuguese quiz channel. So it's more focused a little bit towards children, and that's the reason that the revenue or the RPM is quite a bit lower. When we click on RPM, we can also see that we're only generating 74 cents per 1,000 views, which is actually really low. This video is also labeled as made for kids, but of course there's a lot of different examples that we have. When we go to views, you can see the top video was actually marked for kids. If you want to see an example when it's not made for kids with also 750,000 views, it actually doesn't change as much in RPM. So I was surprised with that fact that it still generated about 70 cents per 1,000 views. We can see that when we go to revenue, we can see this one generated 83 cents per 1,000 views. So it only is like, what is it, 7 cents difference? Almost nothing. So that's a great example of videos in different languages. Then when we go to video analytics, here we have a video about the Islam, about the full story of the Quran. And this video got 210,000 views and generated us $1,174, which is about $5 per 1,000 views. And these are the ones that I can show you publicly. And then now we go into some more channels and also more bigger channels of mine. So let me show you one of these videos. So this one actually got 2.2 million views, which of course more than 1 million views that I used in the title. And it generated us $5,253, which of course is amazing, and still every single day it's generating money, and that's the reason I'm so obsessed with YouTube. Why? Let me show you. Last 7 days. Last 7 days I still made $100, which is enough to pay for a very nice dinner. But the thing with this is that I didn't have to put in any more work besides uploading the video. And even better said, because I have my office in Bali, which I made a completely separate video on, is that I literally instruct people to just make these videos for me, so I don't have to do any work at all. I haven't even created this channel. I just told my team to create this channel, make the logo, the banner, and of course do all of the settings. Then when we go over to the next video, you can see 1.9 million views, and this resulted into $10,481, which of course is once again more than 1 million views. Then when we go to the revenue tab, we can see here we got paid $5.48 per 1,000 views. However, it's something very, very important about the next example that I'm going to show you. That's because if we click here, we see that this 1.2 million viewed video actually made more money than the original 1.9 million views. So even though it got 700,000 less views, it made $4,000 extra. So why is that the case? Well, watch this. I want to always learn and teach stuff during these videos. So here you can see on the bottom, my average view duration is 8 minutes and 44 seconds. This is because this is a 1 hour long video, which still the watch time is considerably low. It's in the ASMR niche. Then when we go to this one, it's a 3-hour one focused for helping people fall asleep. And this resulted in an average view duration of 22 minutes and 25 seconds. So it's almost 3 times as long. Well, here if we go to the revenue tab, we can see we got paid $12.50 per 1,000 views. And here, of course, if we go to the revenue tab, we got paid $5.48. So we're making 2 times as much per 1,000 views. Of course, this changes a lot depending on the season, and currently we're in Q1 or quarter 1, where the RPMs are at the lowest ever, which is always the case, because January, February, March are the lowest paying months. After that, you get 6 months of stable income, and then Q4, which is pretty much October, November, December, you make the juicy money, and that's when I'm really fully focused on just being as aggressive as possible, uploading multiple times a day. And in January, I take holidays because there's not as much for me to do, and the money is kind of a bit lower than usual. So for me, it's the perfect time to go to Italy, do a road trip. I'm currently in the Dolomites, and yeah, that's what I wanted to show you, how much YouTube actually pays you for 1 million views, which in this case is actually quite a bit more. It's 1.9 million views, but here you have your perfect example with 1.2 million views. Which generated us $14,771. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below so I can answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.